Sexual health in older people is an important but often overlooked topic in modern society, especially in Vietnam, where prejudices about age and sex still exist strongly. On the Elder Voices YouTube channel, we hope to bring an honest, open, and scientific perspective on this issue, helping older people better understand their bodies, improve their quality of life, and maintain loving connections with their partners. Sexual health is not simply a physical activity, but also related to the emotions, psychology, and confidence of each individual, especially when entering old age. With the mission of connecting generations and sharing life experiences, Elder Voices hopes that this article will provide useful information, break down prejudices, and encourage older people to live more positively and healthily in all aspects of life. Older adults often face a number of physical changes when it comes to sexual health. The natural aging process reduces the production of hormones such as estrogen in women and testosterone in men, leading to changes in desire, erectile function, or vaginal lubrication. Postmenopausal women may experience vaginal dryness, making intercourse difficult or painful, while men may experience erectile dysfunction, a common but often distressing and self-conscious condition. However, these changes do not mean that older adults have to give up on their sex lives. On the contrary, understanding their bodies and finding the right solutions can help them continue to enjoy intimacy with their partners safely and comfortably. For example, using a water-based lubricant can significantly improve a woman's sexual experience, while men can consult their doctor about erectile dysfunction treatments, including medication or psychological therapy. In addition to physical changes, older adults' sexual health is also greatly influenced by psychological factors. Society often tends to think that sex is something only for young people, leading to feelings of shame or embarrassment when older adults express their needs. The pressure from this stereotype can make them feel self-conscious, anxious about their appearance or abilities, thereby reducing their desire and connection with their partner. Furthermore, losses in life, such as the death of a partner, divorce, or other health problems, can also affect their psychological state, making older adults feel lonely or no longer interested in sex. However, it is important to realize that sex is not only a physical act, but also a way to express love, intimacy, and emotional connection. Older adults can regain joy in their sex lives by focusing on open communication with their partners, sharing their feelings and desires, and seeking support from mental health professionals if necessary. Another aspect to note is that chronic diseases and medications commonly found in older adults can also affect sexual health. Diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and arthritis not only make physical activity difficult, but also reduce sexual desire through physiological and psychological effects. For example, diabetes can cause nerve and blood vessel damage, leading to erectile dysfunction in men or decreased sensation in women. Similarly, some medications for blood pressure or depression can cause side effects such as decreased desire or difficulty achieving orgasm. However, this does not mean that older adults should give up their sex lives. Instead, they should talk openly with their doctors to learn about alternatives, such as adjusting the dosage of medication or using other supportive measures. Additionally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, such as eating a balanced diet, exercising gently, and managing stress, also contributes to overall health, which in turn supports sex life. One of the most common misconceptions about sexual health among older adults is the idea that they no longer need or should care about it. In fact, many studies have shown that older adults can still maintain an active and satisfying sex life with the right support. Sex is not only enjoyable, but also beneficial for overall health, reducing stress, improving sleep, and strengthening the bond with a partner. Furthermore, physical intimacy, even simple gestures such as hugging, holding hands, or kissing, can bring a sense of emotional well-being and security. It is important that older adults are encouraged to express their needs without fear of judgment, and are provided with accurate information to maintain safe sexual health. Sexual health education also plays an important role in helping older people live more actively. Many older people do not have access to adequate information about changes in their bodies or the options available to improve their sex lives. For example, they may not know that Kegel exercises can help improve pelvic floor muscle strength, which can help with bladder control and increase pleasure for both men and women. Similarly, Hormone replacement therapy, if recommended by a doctor, can help relieve menopausal symptoms or improve sexual desire in men. In addition, the use of protection such as condoms is still essential to prevent sexually transmitted infections, an issue that is often overlooked in older people. In fact, data from many countries show that the incidence of these infections in the over 60 age group is increasing due to a lack of awareness about safe sex. Another important factor is the role of partners and family in supporting older adults in maintaining sexual health. Understanding and support from a partner can help them overcome psychological barriers, find solutions together, and maintain a loving connection. For example, if one person is experiencing physical difficulties, the couple can experiment with new approaches, such as spending more time on foreplay, focusing on emotional intimacy, or trying more comfortable positions. Families also play an important role in creating a non-judgmental environment where older adults feel comfortable sharing their needs. Rather than viewing sex as a taboo subject, children and grandchildren can encourage their parents or grandparents to learn more about sexual health, even supporting them in seeing a doctor if necessary. Finally, we need to change the way we view sexual health in older people in society. Instead of seeing it as abnormal or inappropriate, we should see sex as a natural part of life, regardless of age. Older people have the right to live fully, enjoy pleasure, and maintain connection with their partners. On Elder Voices, we are committed to providing useful stories and information that help older people feel confident and respected in all aspects of life, including sexual health. Let's break down stereotypes, listen and learn from the experiences of previous generations so that every day is a meaningful and happy day. Elder Voices hopes that this article has provided a comprehensive view of sexual health in older adults, from physical and psychological changes to practical solutions and the role of society. We encourage you to continue following the channel to explore other meaningful topics, from culture, history to everyday stories of older people. Please subscribe and join us in spreading the value of connection and understanding between generations. Sexual health is not only a part of life but also a way for us to appreciate ourselves and our loved ones regardless of age.